and gentlemen, welcome back to Light and Hunch. Unfortunately, ZZ Huncho won't be on the show. We still love him. He's going to be on the next one. He just couldn't make it because he was busy. But fortunately, we got a special co-host for today, and it's the world's most hated TikToker in the sport community, and it's Poppy Solo. How are you doing, bro?
Bro, I'm doing so good, man.
How do you feel being the most hated right now?
Honestly, every time somebody gets mad at me, I feel more powerful. So I feel more powerful than ever at this point.
Oh man, perfect. So today we got Light and Solo for today, but the show is not about Poppy Solo. No. The show is about the man with the more accolades than LeBron James himself. He is the oh my god, he does a show in the Warzone Sports Network called Into the Crosshairs every Tuesday. He is part of the Ryan Show in the radio station, and he is also part of the Hugh Jackman Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves MacDaddy, the Ryan Show. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's good? Yo, man. I gotta be honest. When you introduced Poppy Solo, I was fist pumping with him.
Poppy, notoriously the most hated. Anyways, let's talk about a couple things. All right,
let's get to it.
But first, I know Poppy wants to talk about the Nets, but I want to talk about the Dallas Mavericks, bro. From being odd favorites to now it's back 2-2. What's going on, Mac?
Yeah. All right, listen. First of all, I knew we were getting ahead of ourselves when they went up 2-0. Being a Dallas Mavericks fan, we had to all know they weren't going to continue to shoot 60% from the field, right? Come on. I mean, Tim Hardaway Jr. is out there looking like Klay Thompson.
Facts.
You got Maxi Kleber actually hitting shots. But then Kristaps Porzingis playing like a 7'2" shooting guard.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is averaging less rebounds than Campazzo from the Nuggets.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Yep. That's wow. That's horrible. That is horrible. That is horrible. You cannot beat the Clippers with doing that, and Luka Doncic getting frustrated. And let me just say, I hate to admit it, Poppy Solo was right. Poppy Solo I believe he said this, that he has the Clippers winning this series. And yes. I wanna see Poppy Solo again. Are you still confident on the Clippers? What's going on?
Now, I'm going to be honest. I folded when Clippers lost twice. I was like, what is going on? So I folded. I thought, like the media said, Kawhi's out of here. They're getting first rounded. And I was like, wow. But after they won the first game, I was like, okay, Dallas is now back down to earth.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna win the second game and then have momentum. So I do see them winning the series, but like I said before, I think the Jazz are a tough team, and I don't know if either Dallas or Clippers can take the Jazz in the next round. To be honest,
Dallas wouldn't be able to take the Jazz. Come on, Rudy Gobert would make Kristaps Porzingis look like lunch, my friend.
Yeah. Are the Jazz underrated? I feel like nobody talks about them.
Because of their past playoff woes. It's the same thing that's going on with Paul George. Paul George is playing out of his mind in the last few games.
And
he's still getting slandered.
So. Everybody's still calling the Pandemic P. Pandemic P. But now that we talked about the Dallas Mavericks, we got the special co-host. I want to talk about Kyrie Irving.
Yes, sir. Hot topic right now, man.
Let's get it. I'm so
hyped. Okay, so let me get this straight. I didn't watch the game last night. I couldn't watch the game, but I did see what happened right after. I expected the Nets to win. Yeah. But did Kyrie Irving actually stomp on the Celtics logo?
No,
I love it. I love it.
First off, I love it too, but it could be two things. If you've been a hooper before and you've checked your grip, it looked like it was the check grip situation. But he also could have been like, I hate this place. I'm glad we're out of here. So I'm going to stomp on this leprechaun's face. Now, either way, I think that's fine. The crowd and the fans have been yelling F Kyrie for 2 days straight.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's an appropriate response, honestly.
I loved everything about that, but Poppy, there's no way that man took 45 steps just to check the grip on his shoes, bro. Come on.
He was meeting his teammates at half court, man.
No, bro. This man looked down, and not only did he step on the face of the leprechaun, this man slid his shoe back, making sure that he got that.
I'm looking at it from all angles, man. From all angles.
Poppy, come on. Poppy,
come on. I can understand
Poppy.
why in the moment after you just got your asses handed to you, like Celtics fans would be upset about that, but this is nothing new in the world of professional sports.
The logo has been stepped on for centuries, bro.
I mean, these guys just spent 48 minutes running up and down on the damn thing. I know Kyrie did it with a little bit more disrespect.
Yeah.
But we've seen it in other sports. I remember a playoff game with the Titans and the Steelers, and this dude literally took out a Steelers terrible towel, threw it on the ground, and did a whole dance on the damn thing.
Yeah.
We've seen guys take their school's flag and plant it at
exactly.
I
would have personally peed on the logo, but that's just me, bro.
Come on, man. Like, does that warrant getting a half full water bottle thrown in your head? Probably not.
I feel, and speaking about that, I feel like first of all, I feel like people are getting way too mad. I feel like NBA fans need to realize, like Kevin Durant said. I'm in Kevin Durant's side, actually.
Yeah.
These guys are humans.
Yeah.
I mean.
Right.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said something. Yeah, no. These guys are humans. Kevin Durant said it perfectly. I mean, I get that, Celtics fans want to beat the Nets. I understand that if you're rooting against them, you want them to lose. But, bro, throwing a water bottle towards Kyrie, come on now.
So immature. And someone in the comments saying, I'm surprised Smart didn't come and rock him. Well, he doesn't realize that Smart and Kyrie are friends.
Yeah.
They're good friends. And when Kyrie came out about racism in Boston, Smart defended him and said he's dealt with the same racism. So these fans got to understand that Kyrie and the Celtics players aren't enemies. When Kyrie brought up Celtics, he brought up their fans specifically, not their players. He has no problems with Tatum or Smart or Jaylen Brown or any. A lot of those dudes spoke highly of him when he left. A lot of Kyrie's teammates do. It's the media and the fan bases that hate him, which is very weird, bro.
Very weird.
A narrative gets pushed and it makes one person the villain and it makes another the hero. It's just crazy. Tristan Thompson came out and spoke on it too.
Yeah.
Current Celtics are coming out and defending. You know what I mean? But that doesn't matter. That doesn't fit the controversial narrative.
Exactly.
Because obviously, there's one thing to hate the Nets as a team, right?
Yeah,
and I don't hate the Nets like I want them to suffer. No, I'm not saying that. I just want them to lose. That's all. That's my level right there. But come on,
kind of like me. I've been watching Lakers games rooting for the Suns, and I'm a Mavericks fan.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Do not worry. We're getting there. We're getting there. Do not worry. But because we're talking about New York teams, we gotta go and talk about the New York team.
Man,
the New
York
they though?
Team. Yeah, are they?
The New York team, the New York Knicks. I remember in game one, before the game even started, they said they wanted Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Now they're down 3-1.
That was premature ejaculation, if I've ever seen this one in my life. They came way too early, bro. Yeah. Relax, Knicks.
Yeah. They were stupidly locked in, just like Jimmy Butler.
I think Trae Young is officially a superstar.
Yeah, I agree. I stepped on him, bro. I agree.
Trae Young is officially a superstar. And I love how he embraces the hate. It's not like he shies away from it. Like, I think it was game one that they were saying F Trae Young. This man literally looked back and started smiling, got into the court and hit a logo 3 and just smiled back. Yep. I was like, oh my God, Trae.
This man got spit on and then came back the next 2 games and absolutely busted their ass. And I'm talking.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yo, but it's not even just Trae. Trae's incredible.
Yep.
But the Atlanta Hawks as a team are just better. They're playing with more urgency. Yep. They're playing with more just more fire right now. They want it more than the New York Knicks.
Yep.
John Collins is giving Randall the business. He's giving anybody the business. Capella is a beast down low. They can't stop him. And Bogey's doing his thing. They're just the more complete team right now.
Yeah, which is kind of interesting because they weren't for the first half of the season. They were borderline playoff team, and then they fire their coach, and all of a sudden they're playing like, a contender.
Yep.
And I think it's time to dead that Trey or Luka narrative. I think they're both superstars. I think neither team lost. I think Trey's good for Atlanta. I think Luka's great for Dallas, and I think they both deserve to be on top.
Mm-hmm. No,
I often wonder how successful each would be if they were in the reverse roles. If Trey was in Dallas, if Luka was in Atlanta, I mean, Atlanta would be insane. But I don't know how Trey would. I don't know how Trey would fit in Dallas. Like, I didn't get a chance to say it before, but Dallas has no shot if Luka's not 100% in this series.
True.
Nope.
I mean,
but that comes down to my theory of that small guards can't carry as much as big dudes who can rebound and play make and stuff like that. So I treat Trey like a Steph Curry type of player where it's great when he can score, but without other pieces that can pass, that can rebound, that can play defense, you can't really do much with just a scoring option.
Right. That's why Atlanta's one of those sneaky, scary teams. You could see them like sneak in to the Eastern Conference Finals this year just because they're playing so well as a cohesive unit right now. And as we know, the playoffs can be all about who comes together and clicks.
All right, Matt. So I think it's safe to say as of right now that the second round in the Eastern Conference is going to be Philly against the Hawks.
Yeah.
Great series.
Yeah. Where do you think it's heading? Do you think it's a 4-game series, a sweep? Do you think it's a 7-game series? Where do you go? What is your opinion on that series as of right now?
I think that goes 6 to Philly.
6 games, 6 to Philly. What about you, Poppy?
I think realistically it's 6, but if Capella can contain Embiid, if Simmons can't stop Trey, I think it could. If it doesn't go 6 and it goes 7, I think Philly's in trouble if it goes 7. So
all right, and
I think it should be an exciting series.
And if we go, to the other second rounder, we got the series that I want to watch. I'm gonna watch every single game. Let's go, Bucks. Bucks, Nets. Okay, now
I'm letting Poppy go first on this one.
Yeah, we're gonna let Poppy go first. Poppy, what is your opinion? How many games would it be realistically? How many games would it be? And we'll go from there.
Realistically, I think it's going to go 6 games. I think what no one is talking about, everyone wants the Nets to lose. But no one's talking about is DiVincenzo being out for the playoffs. Their second best defensive guard. If you don't have defensive guards against Brooklyn, you're going to have a tough time containing players like Kyrie and James Harden. Now, look, I know Giannis is Giannis. I understand that. But you can't win a playoff series with one person. And if you're relying on Bryn Forbes to shoot crazy for the entire playoffs, then good luck, man, because he's not a proven player yet. So I know people want the Nets to lose. I know we're down Jeff Green, which I hope comes back, game 2 or something like that.
Ooh.
But there's no way. I just don't see, just Giannis. Giannis could score 50 a night and still lose.
What about Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday?
Yeah,
they're good.
I want to bring that up.
Chris Middleton is not as defensively savvy as people are making him seem. He's more better offensively than he is defensively.
I think Drew Holiday is disruptive with his length and his lateral movement on the defensive side of the ball. I definitely think Middleton can be disruptive. I don't think he shuts somebody down. Most likely because of his length, you'll probably see Middleton on KD a lot if Giannis isn't there, right?
And it won't work. Right? And it won't work.
No.
It worked
but
against
Drew
Miami.
Holiday can do his thing against Harden or Kyrie.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was gonna say.
For a game, maybe. For a game or two, maybe.
Drew Holiday, whoever he goes between Kyrie and Harden, it doesn't matter what's his assignment. That offensively, that player is gonna have to work hard for those buckets. I'm letting you know right now.
You're talking about the most skilled player in the NBA and the best ISO player in the NBA. So
there's a huge front court difference, in my opinion, as well. Lopez and Giannis, as opposed to what do you got over there? Claxton and Blake?
Yeah.
I just think there's a huge front court advantage for Milwaukee as well.
So MacDaddy, wait, sorry, Poppy, I need to cut you off. What do you have this series then? Bucks
and 7.
Bucks and that's MacDaddy, the Ryan show.
We're gonna come back here.
We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna talk again.
We have to come back and.
I don't think Blake is not Blake. Brook is aggressive enough in the post to matter. He's more of a stretch at this point in his career. And Giannis is Giannis. Is he going to have great games? Yes. But is he going to shoot awful sometimes? Yes, he is. I've seen Blake's individual stats against Giannis, and they're not terrible. And the last time we played them, Giannis shot 11 for 30, 4 for 12 from 3. Yes, they still won, but we didn't have James Harden. The Bucks have yet to see the big three the entire season. So we beat them once with just James and KD, I think. And then we lost twice with just KD and Kyrie. Very close games that I think a player like James Harden makes that game a different outcome. If we got blown out playing them without, one of the best playmakers and scorers ever, then we could be nervous. But we barely lost to them without James Harden, who just dropped 20 and 18 last night.
Yep.
I will say this: if Joe Harris is hitting his shots, like I know Joe Harris can get hot,
yeah, it's gonna be tough.
The Bucks don't stand a chance. If that man's shooting the way he can shoot.
But realistically, I do agree with Papi Solo. I do have the Bucks in 6.
The Bucks in? You agree with Papi Solo?
A lot of y'all hope the Bucks win in 6, we could talk about this all we want.
If I'm being completely honest, if I'm the Lakers, I want to see the Nets. They're the easiest team to play if it's between Philly and the Bucks.
You gotta worry about AD staying on the court.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, bro. If you're the Lakers, you want to see the second round first.
No, I've been saying no. Let's talk about the Lakers. Let's
go into this. Come on.
You want to see the second round first, man.
We keep going back and forth. We got to get into this.
Is there any news on AD's body?
He's out for Game 5.
He's not playing next game.
Yeah, bro. The Lakers are in trouble, bro.
Look, let me say something. Right.
LeBron needs to drop 40 a game.
LeBron James and AD will play. So that's Game 6, right?
Game 5 is next.
That's Game 5. Yeah. So he'll play Game 6 and we'll end it in Game 7.
Will he be effective though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
He will. Look,
you sure he's got a groin and knee injury?
I was on the phone with him. He is fine. Okay. So look, this is gonna happen, guys. And remember, I never miss. Okay. We're gonna lose next game for sure. I think we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose by 5 points, and we're gonna realize that LeBron James, if he was a little younger, he could still do it. That's what's gonna happen next game. Anthony Davis is gonna come back in LA, right? And we're gonna beat that team by 15, and AD's gonna drop 35.
Wow.
I'm just letting you know. In Game 7 in Phoenix, we're gonna win that game, and both AD and LeBron James are gonna pull a Kyrie Irving and stomp on the damn Suns logo. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen now on my end. The Suns are at home next game. They're feeling it. Chris Paul is feeling more limber. Do you know what's more impressive about them winning last game? Is Chris Paul wasn't supposed to play. That's how amazing
he talked himself into playing.
Exactly. That's how amazing that win was.
I respect Chris Paul.
I think something magical is happening, and it sucks that the Lakers have to be at the other end of that. But the Suns are going to go on a run, and I wouldn't be surprised if they win, Game 5, and then when AD comes back, hobbles back, I wouldn't be surprised if they win Game 6 and send the Lakers home. And the question is going to be, does this affect LeBron's legacy? And to some, it might.
It might for sure, but this is what I want to talk about real quick. Sorry, Mac. I just gotta say this one thing. The double standard on LeBron James is so real. It's so real. Let's go back. Chris Paul got injured, right? We beat him in Game 2. We beat him in Game 3. And everybody was like, oh, you beat an injured Phoenix team. Okay, cool. Game 4 happens. What happened? AD gets injured. And what did everyone say? What did everyone know? Oh, we beat a injured Lakers squad? No, we beat the Lakers. Like if they were all healthy.
Whoever's saying that, don't listen to them. I mean, come on. Look, the Lakers lost the game, and all I saw was Lakers highlights on TV today.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, when you're LeBron James, you got to deal with that. That's what comes with the territory. You have to deal with that. And at the end of the day, Chris Paul was hurt. And if you're LeBron, if you're the GOAT, and bro, blame bronzexuals. All I see is in my comments as the Lakers repeat. Lakers are this. LeBron's the best. And so when they lose, you got to deal with that.
No, and I understand. I'm just calling out the double standard we have on LeBron. Like people need to realize that LeBron James is still the most hated man in the world. He is still. It's not Steph. It's not KD. It's not Kyrie. It's LeBron James. LeBron James lives in people's head rent free. Like there's bronzexuals and then there's Jordan sexuals as well. I mean, like Jordan sexuals think about LeBron, and I mean, and then LeBron sexuals think about Jordan. That's how it goes. MacDaddy.
LeBron also gets more love than KD, Kyrie, and Curry as well.
It's either you love him or you hate him.
Yeah,
it's like John Cena. It's true.
What I want to say is, look. Obviously, you guys know where I stand on the whole GOAT thing. I've said it a ton of time in my content. My content that no longer exists, by the way. But
oh man,
what do you mean?
I quit TikTok.
Damn, you're doing YouTube. Nothing but YouTube now.
Nothing but YouTube and the radio, baby.
Okay.
But anyway, to get back to it, this is still LeBron James. I've seen LeBron James take worse teams to the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
right. The Cleveland into 2016. Right?
2018.
That team was way worse than this.
But he wasn't 36 years old.
Exactly, but he wasn't 36. Obviously, it's LeBron James. He's going to get his scrutiny. Now, I'm a Jordan fan, but I don't consider myself a Jordan sexual. However, I do turn into the Lakers games and root vehemently against the Lakers because I do know what's at stake if LeBron wins the title this year. So.
Yeah. If LeBron,
and that's just facts. Like, look, I'm going to go on record right now. Why do I have Jordan over LeBron? I'm biased as hell, dude. I grew up with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan made me love the game of basketball. Of course, I'm fucking biased.
Yeah, no, and I mean, and I respect that. I mean, I guess I'm also biased with LeBron James. I think the only player that I see maybe in the future surpassing LeBron James is the man that you're wearing right now, Mac. Is that guy, Luka.
Really?
Luka. He has all the talent in the world.
Here's what separates Luka and the greats. The greats hit their free throws.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron doesn't hit his free throws too. Let's be honest.
I mean, he don't shoot no 40% though.
Luka got to make the finals, man.
He's 3 for 8. Yeah, that's another thing, man. Listen, I'm a Mavs fan. Love Luka. We need to chill out on is Luka going to enter the GOAT debate because we at least made LeBron win an Eastern Conference or Western Conference championship. Before we started anointing him the GOAT, he had to make the finals before we started having that conversation. So we can't just be like, I think it's because we realized that we're winding down on LeBron's career.
You got to find somebody.
We got to find somebody to pass the torch to, right?
Yeah.
But why don't we just let it happen, man? It's not like we went right from Jordan to Kobe. I mean, we kind of did.
But you know how it's the thing about Jordan and Kobe, right? It's like rest in peace, Kobe. But if like Jordan, was coming into his retirement, and then Kobe popped up.
Yeah. And
now we're seeing LeBron James, and now Luka popped up. It's just crazy how things work out.
It's a pattern. There's definitely a pattern, but at the same time, as a Mavs fan, somebody that watches Luka all the time, I don't see the GOAT status yet. Look, what he's doing is incredible, and I'm here for it, obviously. But like, we got to slow down on the GOAT debate till this man leads the team to the finals.
Where do you have him? Top 10 players right now. Where do you have him?
Top 10 players right now? Ooh, he's 5 or 6.
5 or 6?
Yeah.
All right. I talked about Solo about this, but I don't know if he changed his mind after a couple performances. Solo, where do you rank Luka?
I had him top 5 when he was 2-0, and now that's 2-2. I got him back down to like 6 or 7.
6 or 7. All right, that's respectful.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Luka's really good.
Yeah, he is good.
Now, could it be just stats at the end of the day? It could just be stats until he go. Now he ain't got to win a championship. He has to just go to the championship. Then he'll be top 5 undeniable in the league.
That's true. I mean, and you look at Luka Doncic, like his game is so. It's so LeBron-esque. Like I'm not saying that he is LeBron.
Just big dude who plays guard.
Yeah.
A big dude, passes the ball, has great IQ. I mean, the only thing that Luka and LeBron are different at is that LeBron is more athletic and Luka's more of a shooter. That's the thing that I could compare them more like alike. That's
LeBron's also a mammoth compared to Luka, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, LeBron James is a train. That's what he is. Yeah.
But with Luka, man, the thing is, Luka's game isn't exactly sexy, right? It's not flashy, but his playmaking, the attention he draws is Curry-esque. I'm not saying it's on Curry's level, but the attention Curry draws opens things up for his teammates.
Yeah.
Now,
but
Luka does the same thing.
A healthy AD, does he go to the finals?
Yes.
So he might need that respect then, because
because right now
LeBron needs that too.
He's got tissue paper Porzingis over there.
Yeah, tissue paper. And he's also a glass man like AD Porzingis. I mean, so
he went from a premier shot blocker and rebounder to an absolute bum.
Shooter. Yeah,
shooter.
Well, shooter, because that's all he does. He shoots the ball. I mean, I'm not saying he's making it, but he is shooting it.
He's got as many post moves as Anthony Bennett had.
Yeah, he has not a single post move in his repertoire.
So I got two final questions for both MacDaddy and Poppy Solo. So we'll start off with MacDaddy. MacDaddy, what will you do if the Mavericks go all the way this season? They just win. What will you do?
What would I do?
Yeah, what's your mindset after that if Luka pulls that off?
Flying to Dallas and go to the parade.
I'm gonna meet you there, bro.
I'm out there wilding because listen, that would just be crazy. I'm a Mavs fan, but I'm a realistic Mavs fan. I know on my TikTok, I picked the Mavs in 6 just because
Yeah.
But officially, I picked the Clippers in 6. So, I mean, if they were to pull it off, everything's a bonus right now.
Yeah.
So if they pulled that off, I don't know what I'd do. That's crazy. That supporting cast is not a championship supporting cast.
Oh no, I like Tim. I do like Tim Hardaway Jr. I really respect his game. I really do. But
I like James Bronson.
And I like and we can both agree that Maxi Kleber is the most overrated, loved player.
Oh God!
It's.
Oh my God! I feel he hits 3 threes and the world goes nuts, and it's just
Yeah, it's like Def Green. It's overrated.
It's like the same thing for Caruso. Come on, bro.
I think Caruso is overrated.
I'm taking Caruso. It's like Kuzma.
Kuzma. Yeah. Everybody loves Kuzma. I hate Kuzma. I need him out.
Kuzma's a lot of hate though too.
Does he ever take a jumper where he doesn't fall on the ground?
I don't know, but he does. He just, to me, he just seems like he doesn't know how to play basketball. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to explain it. He just doesn't look like a basketball player when he's on the court. Yeah, exactly. But last question to Poppy Solo. Poppy, actually, I'm gonna give you 2 questions. What will you do if the Nets go all the way? Let's keep it fair.
I already told my wife, I'm gonna be in Brooklyn for the parade. Watch my son. I'll be back, and she said, "Promise me you don't go to jail fighting Knicks fans, because if they come to Brooklyn talking some shit, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm definitely gonna go to Brooklyn for the parade. I've been waiting for 20 years. I want to wave at KD, Kyrie, and Harden and tell them thank you as a lifelong Nets fan for giving me a championship, bro.
And what will you do? And actually, I'm gonna add another question. What will you do if you're in the Brooklyn parade and you see the boy that threw the water bottle to Kyrie Irving?
I don't think it's. I think it's against TOS for me to describe what I would do to him.
Just hit him with a water bottle.
And then final question.
Wish he never did that shit.
Final question: what will you do when the Bucks win in 6 games?
I'm gonna start making Chargers content. It's NFL time, baby.
I'm with you. When the Mavs are out and it's the off season, I go into Giants mode.
Oh man, I guess it's just me and when Lakers go all the way. So
Lakers might have a tougher road right now than the Mavs and the Nets. So
yeah, and it's just gonna be more impressive when we win.
If you ask Nick Wright, it's the easiest path.
I know, right?
No, Nick, more like Nick wrong. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining this episode with our guest MacDaddy and our special co-host Poppy Solo. Thank you both to being here. I respect both of you. Make sure to check them out. MacDaddy, where can we find you now?
Strictly Instagram at MacDaddy Ryan Show, and on YouTube. Subscribe to the Warzone Sports Network, Into the Crosshairs, and follow at The Ryan Show on Instagram. We're pushing 40K right now, and we got a special guest for all my sports and basketball fans. We got a special guest coming on.
I already know who it is, and it's fire. It's fire. Anyway,
I'll give you a hint. He's involved in a celebrity boxing match very soon.
Woo! Yes, and Poppy, where can we find you?
Poppy Solo on TikTok. I got a new Twitter, King Poppy Solo. Poppy Solo on Twitch. Come through, talk some shit. I love it. I love it.
All right, guys. Hey, see you in the next.